Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1969 Olivetti Lettera 31 vintage ultra portable typewriter made in Italy. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This is the streamlined version of the Olivetti Lettera 32. So the only difference is it's got a different shell. So this is a hard plastic shell, nice and durable. Hard plastic makes it more lightweight. And it doesn't have a tab function. It doesn't have a paper support arm that flips up from the back, and it doesn't have a left carriage release. Other than that, it's amazing typewriter, one of the best of all time. The margins are up top. I'm going to keep that left one on 0, and I'm going to push down and over to move this right one to 75-ish. And that was the paper release. I'll show you how to use that once we unload. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, just flip that switch forward. It skips 2. One more, it skips 3. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful typing machine. Like I said, one of the best of all time. And it's just a streamlined version of print. Looks really good. They always look good on these Olivetti Letteras 31, 32, 22, etc. Basically all the ones made in Italy or Spain are the best. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Going to put the color back on black, shift on each side and a shift lock on the left to clear that. Just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the right side. Very good. Very light touch on everything. Very smooth. Smooth and light and fast. This button here is not supposed to be a 1. This is the margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release button. It doesn't allow you to go all the way to the end. Very good. Traditional typewriters never had a 1 key or an exclamation point. You would type the lowercase l for 1, and for the exclamation point is Shift 8, which is the apostrophe, and then you backspace and then do a period. Hood pops from the back like this and locks in from the front. See, this is strong, hard plastic. This isn't like the cheap stuff. This is really good plastic, really lightweight, and it won't break. I guess it breaks. It doesn't break as easy as the original. The cast iron, that stuff, it's like glass. It breaks. All the brand new ribbons load on the left, so it's pulling to the right. And if you want to switch that direction, behind either side, you just switch it to the opposite side, and it'll pull to that side. And that's meant to catch the metal piece on the end. I forget the eyelet. So it catches that metal piece, and it will shift that and then reverse it to that side. And indefinitely will pull back and forth until the ink is all dry. And that's pretty much every typewriter has that function. So this doesn't have a touch control either. So that's another function that this doesn't have. It doesn't really need one. It's got a really nice touch to it. Carriage release only on the right side. Carriage lock right here. So you lift this down and then you lift it up. There we go. So you push it down and it will lock the carriage in the middle, and then you flip it up and it unlocks. So that might need a little oil, but that works. Just manipulate it. If you flip the line space selector all the way back to 0, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it up to the 1, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. And this handle swivels back so when you have it in the case, it doesn't break off. This is still cast iron. The carriage and a lot of the internal components are the same DNA as 32. And it comes with this carrying case, very compact. It just opens like this. Nice leather carrying case. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.